I-Xpress News.
Welcome to I-Xpress News. I am Israel, and today we'll talk about Romania. While France and Czech Republic are busy protesting against the rising cost of living, there is one country in Europe that is secretly becoming the next economic powerhouse, and that country is Romania. Yes, a region where thousands of tourists come every year to witness Dracula's castle. But apart from that, Romania is also one of the high-income countries where the unemployment rate is lower than France, Germany, Austria, and Sweden. Moreover, is one of the biggest exporters of electrical machines, transport vehicles, food, drinks, footwear, and natural resources. With one of the largest resources of oil and gas, it makes Romania one of the most energy-independent countries in Europe. Maybe that's why it is known as the Tiger of East. But how come Romania managed to remain so secret about its economic power? How this Dracula-based country is going to become the next tech startup hub in entire Europe? Join us in this video to find out. If you look at this graph, since 1993, you will notice a constant increase in Romania's GDP. But what happened before is the reason why today its economy is stronger than other European countries. After World War II, there were rising tensions between countries during the Cold World War era. And to protect themselves, Romania had no other option than to join the Eastern Bloc, a union of communist countries that were put under the leadership of the Soviet Union. However, what Romania failed to realize is that if they follow the Soviet-style dictator economy, then their economy would be on the road to destruction. Because when Nicolae Ceausescu became the leader of the Romanian Communist Party, he dragged the country into a severe debt. By the 1970s, Nicolae, in pursuit of economic growth, took $12 billion of loans from Western countries. But as he failed to pay back the amount, he decided to pursue on his people to make Romania debt-free. So he reduced import of food and slowed the economy like never before. Although Romania became debt-free in the 1980s, starving his own people came at a price he could not handle. On 16 November 1989, Nicolae was proudly giving a speech in public. But what he did not know was that his speech was going to be the last. Within seconds, the entire population marked the Romanian Revolution, and they executed Nicolae and his wife for destroying Romania's economy. Soon after, the National Salvation Front took power, and free and fair elections were held in the country. Now, the astonishing part is Romania was actually freed in the last 30 to 35 years. So how it managed to cope so fast and even better than other European countries? Well, to constantly grow the economy of a country, its governments need something that is more valuable than capital. And in this case, in Romania's case, it was its people who were ready to do anything to bring their country back on track. After executing Nicolae, the Romanian government decides to divert their force more on becoming self-sufficient rather than importing essentials from other countries. So they began teaching a demanding skills to every single person in their country. No matter what industry is growing in the market, the Romanian population must be specialized to support the economy. Now, the astonishing part in Romania was actually freed in the last 30 to 35 years. So how it managed to cope so fast and even better than European countries? Well, to constantly grow the economy of the country, its government needs something that is more valuable than capital. And in Romania's case, it was its people who were ready to do anything to bring their country back on track. After executing Nicolae, the Romanian government decides to divert their focus more on becoming self-sufficient, rather than importing essentials from other countries, so they began teaching a demanding skill to every single person in their country. No matter what industry is growing in the market, the Romanian population must be specialized to support the economy. This in return will create more jobs and opportunities and help achieve the mission of increasing the amount of exports against imports. In 2004, Romania became one of the largest producers of machine tools, maintaining 5.3% of the world's market share. In the automobile sector, it produced more than 410,000 automobiles in 2013, compared to just 78,000. increasing their production size by around 50 and creating leading companies like Deutsche Romania's Brasov. Then they specialize in the service sector by providing financial service renting, restaurant, and other related services. Surprisingly, by 2003, the service sector was contributing around 55% its GDP. However, producing industrial products was not enough to support the economy the country needed, demanding market to see its products. So in January 2007, Romania joined the European Union, which gave it access to the Black Sea and, of course, the European markets. As this market represents more than 447 million customers, Romania took this opportunity to enter every demanding industry and grab as many customers as they could. Surprisingly, in 2022, Romania exported products worth $96 billion, targeting France, Bulgaria, Moldova, Switzerland, and Germany, which alone acquired a 71% share of exports. Some of their major exports were tools for drilling, dies for drawing metals, footwear, furniture, and petroleum. But as amazing as it looked, the European Union began hitting Romania with a brutal requirement. For example, to become a complete member of the European Union, the joining country must adopt the euro currency. However, after Romania witnessed the rising European Union crisis, like Britain exiting the Union and Greece blaming the Union for its economic crisis, Romania decided to postpone their move and continued along with its own currency. Although Romania plans to adopt euro by 2029, if you look closer, the smart move has become one of the main reasons for its economic growth. Because Romania is purchasing power parity increasing from 44 in 2007 to 72% in 2020, which is the highest amongst 27 European Union members. Now it is worth noticing that in Central and Eastern Europe, Romania is one of the leading destinations for foreign direct investments. For example, since 1989, it has attracted more than $170 billion in FDI, and the majority of these investments were greenfield investments, and investments that built an entire business from scratch. So this is in return not only created a boom in the real estate market, but also provided jobs to millions of citizens. Not to forget the skilled labor force of a country in essential industries reduced the burden of foreign companies to train new employees, thus attracting more foreign direct investments from Germany, Netherlands, Austria, and other neighboring countries. As of today, the US, Saudi Arabia, and Russia are the largest producers of oil. But very few people are aware, until World War II, Romania was the second largest oil producer in Europe. Nevertheless, since the end of communism, Romania knows how it operates secretly and becomes self-sufficient with its natural resources. So, instead of depending on oil and gas imports from Russia, they are fulfilling their energy requirements from its crude oil and shale gas reserves, which is one of the largest reserves in Europe, thus making an energy independent in the European Union. Many people also think of Romania as a land of beautiful women. This is no doubt true, but if you look deeper, this country is more mysterious than you can imagine. And before you know it, in the coming years, this economic powerhouse is going to rank it under top 10 economics in the world. So what are your views on the rising economy of Romania? Tell us in the comment section below. Thank you very much. My name is Israel. This is I-Xpress News.